When you draw a character, you don't always want to put, huge, ginormous eyes on them. If you're drawing a Gothic kind of character, here's what I do. Instead of very large eyes, I give them kind of very dark accented eyes like this with big lashes, okay? And I try to make the pupils and whatnot, all of the insides of the eye, I want to make them look a little more circular than oval because the eyes are going to be a little more narrow, okay? I will also make the pupil much smaller than I normally would on most characters, just because it kind of adds that air of like creepiness, okay? I'll probably also bring the eyebrows down so that they kind of look mad. If you want to draw a piercing, like an eyebrow piercing, here's a really easy way to do it. Just go above and below the eyebrow and draw little circles. This could actually be a boy or a girl at this point. Do a boy? We'll do a boy. Now you see what I did there because I'm suddenly drawing a male character. You see how I kind of made the eyebrows more jagged and thick? It's something you guys can try at home, okay? Now, here's what I do with the face. You see how I'm keeping things far more sharp and jagged? Before, I would just go wee like that, all right? This time, I'm taking my time. Another thing you'd want to do with male characters, make the face a little longer. And if it's kind of a Gothic type character, don't be afraid to kind of point the chin a bit, okay? Another thing about male characters is you want to make the nose a bit more elongated. Like that. I'll also put a little gap in the lip to kind of add some definition. Maybe he's got a pierced lip or something, so you can always put little circles for piercings. A lot of times what I'll do is if the mouth is open, instead of drawing the teeth and everything, I'll just draw a little circle in the middle of the mouth to represent a tongue piercing, if you ever want to do that. And then if you have an ear, you can do like all sorts of little piercings on the side just by doing little loops. Something like that. Maybe you want to add a chain from one to the bottom. So now he's kind of starting to look a little bit dark. Do you see how this is very different from just drawing your generic, like, yay, anime face? Yeah. You can really think about, things that you see every day. Maybe there's a guy at your school that kind of looks like this. Right. Maybe you laugh at him, maybe you don't. But you want to think of that. And if they're kind of goth characters, I don't know about you guys, but I usually think like the hair is kind of down in the face. Yeah. And maybe kind of dark. So here's what I'll do. I'll think about like where the shape of his skull is. I'll draw the hairline. And I just kind of draw the hair coming down very long and in the face. Maybe his hair's a little stringy. He kind of looks like one of the characters from Guitar Hero 2 now. And you also want to think about the kind of clothing they wear. So like for this, we'll put him in like a mock turtleneck or something like that. But a lot of goth characters, they'll wear like the crazy pants with like a ton of zippers all around it and like chains and stuff like that. Maybe their shirt has a safety pin in it because a lot of people think that's cool for some stupid reason. I've seen it look good. I've also seen it look really bad. And maybe you want to put some sunglasses on him. I always do like sunglasses last, because you can basically just do them as shapes over the face.
Yeah. Can I have that?
Can you have this? Maybe I'll ask some trivia before we all head out of here, and maybe I'll give away some of the doodles as like trivia and question answers.
I asked first. I want the entire.
I had the first one.
So think about the type of character you want to draw.